first hurdle for this type of problem is to get rid of the fractions within the fraction. So let's just make it one fraction instead of having fractions nested in the fractions. So in order to do this, we can just multiply top and bottom of the large fraction by some numbers that will get rid of the denominators in the smaller fractions. So if we multiply everything by 3, that will get rid of this denominator. If we multiply everything by x, that will get rid of that denominator. And I can do this. I can just multiply whatever I want as long as I do the same thing to the top of the fraction as I do to the bottom of the fraction. We're essentially just multiplying by 1. So if I multiply by, say, 3x divided by 3x, well, then I'm really just multiplying by 1. So I'm not actually changing the fraction, and that's why I can do this. All right, it may also help to think of this as 3x over 1 for both of those, since we are dealing with fractions within the fraction. And then I just need to use the distributive property. So we're going to take 3x times x over 3. So let's work that off to the side. X over 3 times 3x divided by 1. So we get on the top 3x squared. On the bottom we get 3. The 3's cancel, and we're left with x squared. So you can see with those 3's canceling, this is why we multiplied by 3 in the first place, so that it would cancel. And so we're left with just x squared on the top there. Then we do 3x times negative 6. That is negative 18. And the pen's not going to work here. Well, that's an 8. And then x. All right. Over. Then we need to go on the bottom. Let's multiply 3x by 10. So that's 30x plus. And then we do 3x times 4 over x. So we have 4 over x times 3x over 1. On the top, that's 4 times 3 is 12. X divided by x. X's cancel, and we're left with 12. Again, this right here is why we multiplied everything by x, top and bottom by x, so that those x's would cancel. All right, now we have just a regular fraction without a fraction in the fraction, so this is going to be much easier to deal with. Let's try to factor the top and bottom here as far as we can. So on the top, the best we can do is factor out an x. Then on the bottom, let's see, we should be able to factor out a 6. So 30 by 6 is 5. And 12 by 6 is 2. Nothing to cancel here, so this is as far as we can go.